biggest mistake I would say people make in relationships, biggest mistake I ever made was lack of communication. Lack of communication, I would say, would be the biggest mistake most people make. You may disagree with me, you may agree with me. Let us know down below what you think. But I would say most relationships, guys get in a relationship to end a period of sexual starvation. They maybe not get enough action, and then they just want consistent sex, so they get in a relationship. You know, and then I'd say most women get in a relationship to end a period of loneliness. They don't like being alone, or they feel unloved. They don't love themselves enough, or whatever. Again, if you disagree with me, let me know. And then they find a hornbag guy, and he's looking to end some period of sexual starvation. She's looking to get some love, and then that's how most people end a relationship. And then there's not much communication going on. There's not much communication going on at all, because most people meet through alcohol, or they meet through lust maybe, or they meet through desperation, maybe on the rebound. A lot of the different reasons people meet, but the motivation I'd say would be for most guys it's to end a period of sexual starvation, and for most women, it was the mannequin moving behind me, for most women it's to end a period of loneliness, or maybe looking for money, or maybe the guy's looking for money. It's a sugar mummy, sugar daddy situation. A lot of different situations going on. But I would say that communication, you just got to communicate what your goals are. And if you can't communicate, either A, you're too gutless, you're scared of rejection. In that case, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. You should be learn to be by yourself and learn to love yourself. Or two, you can communicate, the other person doesn't want to communicate because they're scared of rejection. They're scared of rejection, or they don't really want to tell you the truth because they have some ulterior motives. They could be a lot of things. They could be a lot of things. It could be, you know, hypergamy. Could be just, you know, monkey branching, stuff like that, stepping stone sort of syndrome, stuff like that. But you have to communicate, and the biggest thing in communication is just being honest and no fear of rejection. You can't fear rejection. If you fear rejection, you're fucked in life. I don't fear getting dropped on a climb. I don't fear crashing my bike. Actually, I don't take risks to crash, but I do crash occasionally. But I don't have fear of that. To get really fucking fit, you have to have no fear of training with the best of the best. Turning up, getting your motherfucking ass kicked. A lot of people won't do that because they're scared of being rejected. Like, oh, you're shit, you didn't even last 10 seconds. And so they never turn up with the big hitters. And they never, ever, ever get the fitness gains, the aesthetic gains they wanted to get. You know, a lot of people have that fear of rejection, man. And this goes in relationships. People are scared of saying, you know, this is how I feel or whatever. Or what do you want? Things like that, because they're scared of someone saying, what, you fucking weirdo, you know? And let your truth, let your communication skills, your open communication, let your honesty become a filter. People will blast the fuck out of you for telling the truth. And people will blast you for lying, but you're better off telling the truth. You're better off being hated for being honest versus hated for lying, in my opinion. And let the truth be a filter. And here's the thing: if you want people to communicate with you truthfully, you can't punish honesty. When you punish honesty, you're encouraging lying. Basically, when someone says, "Hey, look, I did this. I fucked up. I'm wrong. I'm sorry," and you go, "What? You fucking did what?" And you tell the world, or you do whatever, or you punish that person, you're programming them to like fucking to lie next time. Let's say someone hasn't called you for ages, and they call you. The first thing you say, "Yeah, they fucking called me for fucking blah, 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 blah," and you're going off at them. And then think on the other thing, they go, "Fuck, why did I call? This person's losing their shit." If you just say, "Hey man, good to hear from you. Wow, where you been? What are you up to, man? I missed you, whatever." You know, if you show appreciation versus like, bam. Think about it. As kids, who stole the cookie? I didn't steal it. Or maybe the first time you own up to it, and then bam, you get a smack or a slap in the face, or you get sent to your room, or no dinner, and you're thinking, "Fuck. I was just hungry, I was just undercarb and I stole a cookie. Fuck." And then it happens again. And then that's how you learn to lie. We learn to lie as kids. Most of the time we're stealing some carbohydrates, some food, because we're fucking hungry as fuck. You know, we make a mistake and we're honest about it. We spill something on the carpet or whatever. Like, yeah, I did that. Bam! Oh, what? Honesty gets punished as children. And we bring that into teenagehood. You know? Who did that? I did it. All right, suspended, expelled. Oh, fuck. Go to the workplace. You know, your relationships. We learn to lie as kids, and it's generally based on food or mistakes. So we make mistakes, we learn to lie about it. Or we have some intentions or disagreements or whatever, when you try to communicate it, boom, slam down. So never, ever, ever punish honesty. Embrace honesty. And it might not be comfortable, It might not feel good, but if someone's giving you the honest truth, you can't punish it, man. No matter how much you don't want to hear it. I mean, let that honesty be a filter. Okay, so it's finished, whatever. You know, but you have to be honest with yourself and say, look, this person's been honest with me. I can't really be too harsh on them, can I? Because they respect me enough to tell the truth versus lie to my face. But then again, people lie because we're scared of people finding out we're not perfect, don't we? People lie because they're scared of you finding out they're not perfect. We even better lie to ourselves. You know, how many times do we lie to ourselves even? I mean, we're all such a bunch of fucking liars. We often lie to ourselves because we're scared of the truth. But don't be scared of the truth, man. The truth will piss you off. The truth will set you free. But first it's going to piss you off. And people are going to fucking hate on it, man. What's that saying? The saying is, the truth will set you free, but first it's going to piss you off. And if you're going to tell people the truth, try and make sure they're carved up, you know. And otherwise you're just going to have a lot of issues there. But again, that's just life, man. If you don't have issues, if you don't have pain, then you're probably dead, or you're close to death, or your relationship's dead. If you can't communicate with someone, then again, you don't have the courage, or if you do have the courage and they won't communicate, it's time to move on. That is the number one priority for me in a relationship, is there has to be open communication. You have to create an environment where people aren't afraid to tell you what they really think. And that is key. That is key. Communication is key. The quality of our life is the quality of our communication. Think about it. Don't punish honesty. Have integrity, communicate openly and honestly. And don't fear rejection, man. That's why I do these one take fucking videos. I fuck up my spelling, my speaking, my stuttering. I don't give a fuck, because I'm putting it out there. People can take it or leave it. But if you fear rejection in life, man, you're gonna get fucking crushed. Big time. One last thing. How to overcome fear of rejection? Understand there's no such thing as failure. It's just lessons and experiences. Alright? No such thing as failure. The only failure in life is not having your best crack. You're always better off having your best crack, falling on your face, getting back up and having another crack at it, and learning from your mistakes, versus sitting on the fucking couch like Homer Simpson eating a hog anus hot dog from 7-Eleven. Think about it.